Okay, I've got a tip for you about the political flyers you're going to start getting a ton of in your mail. Did you know that they're a great way to find out who a candidate really is? And all you need to look at is who paid for the mailing. This is actually a really important tool because a lot of people just take such a superficial glance at a flyer, like this one says something about strong women supporting this candidate, and that might be the most people see. But I really want to encourage you to always go down to the little box that says exactly who and what is paying for this candidate to send these glossy, expensive ads. And sometimes it's just the candidate themselves, but sometimes it's not. Now, I don't mean to single this candidate out. I'm using her flyer because she actually is running in my district. I am not supporting her. I'm supporting someone I consider to be really strong on climate. She is not, even though she claims she is. How do I know that she's not? In short, I'm just reading the fine print on her flyers. So this one, just like this one, which actually calls her a progressive, is paid for by something called the Tomorrow California PAC. And their top funder is the PG&E Corporation. PG&E, of course, is the giant utility in this state that is almost single-handedly killing rooftop solar. The second top funder is the California Building Industry Association, and you can Google them. They are developers, basically. The third top donor is the California Correctional Peace Officers Association. This is the prison guards union. They're known to be quite corrupt. These are not donors that necessarily reflect progressive values, shall we say, and particularly PG&E concerns me as someone whose top issue is climate, because environmentally, they're a disaster. Now, to defend themselves from charges like this, candidates will often say, well, I didn't ask them to send that flyer, I don't control that PAC, and technically that's true. But in this case, for example, those three interests put $250,000 into this race. Why would they do that unless they thought, this is the candidate who is going to protect our interests once she's in office? She's not going to push back on us. She's not going to rock the boat. I want candidates who are going to rock the boat. If I were running for office, I would like to think that PG&E would be fighting very hard against me, not for me. That would mean that I was the kind of candidate you all should be supporting. The point is, don't get sucked in by snazzy graphics. Don't assume all Democrats are great. Read the fine print and make sure you know who's funding your candidates. And tell a friend.